Roll Tide, welcome back to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. We're inside the Advantage Center at our podcast studio. Roger Hoover now pleased to be joined by Zaay Green, point guard for the Crimson Tide women's basketball team this year. And Zaay, we've had you in the studio before to talk about what was coming up for Alabama women's basketball. That was back in the summer. How much have you enjoyed this fall and now into winter playing for the Tide?
Well, I really enjoyed it a lot, especially preseason. That was like, I guess you could say the beginning of something new. So it's been really fun. I've enjoyed being around the team and then playing with them, of course, on the court. It's been amazing.
You've been through some transitions before during your college career. How did everyone help welcome you to Alabama once you got here?
I mean, overall, the team, the coaches, they have all welcomed me very easily. They make me comfortable and they tell me to be who I am on and off the court, and that's all I can appreciate.
That's really good. And you had a great preseason getting ready for non-conference play. What do you feel like allowed Alabama to get off to such a good start in November and December?
I couldn't say the experience that we had just from the returners. You know, they played together. They know what it is. They know how the system works. So, yeah, they helped us out a lot. And then, I mean, our newcomers and stuff, and our freshmen, they listen so well. They're very coachable to the coaches. So, it's just been a positive vibe all over the place.
It really has been. And of course, you mentioned so many returners from last year's team, 4 starters back, and then the other one is now you fitting into that puzzle piece. Just when you're able to be the point guard and really distribute, what do you like about everyone's game on the floor?
I mean, where can I start? You got Essence Cody's just phenomenal down there in the paint. You know, even she can shoot 3-point range too. And then you got Leah Nye, unstoppable at the 3-point line. So, I mean, I love dishing to her personally. And then Carly Weathers, she's just all over player. I love Carly to death. Like, she's the best teammate I probably ever played for. So, and then SA, you can't, she's the glue. She keeps us all together. She keeps us going. So, I mean, that's a motor that you just can't stop, honestly. And in the bench as well, they all play their roles really well. They do their part. Eris, Diana, Gianna, everybody. You can go down the list.
And then for you as well, not just dishing out to your teammates, but we've seen you in a lot of games really take over some scoring chances when Alabama needs it. Mini games plus 20 points, things like that. What do you feel like has allowed you to be successful scoring the basketball, especially when you're getting downhill into the rim?
I mean, that's always been my kind of style of game, but just his system within itself, how Coach Christie plays, whoever gets the rebound, push the ball. I mean, it's the system I love, and she lets me do what I need to do on the court. I mean, they don't really stop me. If anything, they tell me to keep going. So I just appreciate them for letting me just be who I am, really.
That's really great. And you mentioned the system. I know a lot of that is from not just Coach Christie, but Coach Kelly as well in game. How does he keep you guys on track in game?
I mean, he has a great offensive mindset. He has so many plays and so many sets. I don't even know how many we have, but he's very smart. His IQ is very, very high. And even on the defensive end, he helps us see things that we probably wouldn't see, especially film. I know that's my position coach, and I have film with him like every week. So he's just very smart man. Very smart man.
Yeah, it's led to a lot of good success, as we mentioned, for the Crimson Tide. In the non-conference play, it was kind of fun getting to go on the road, either to Niceville, Florida, and Destin area, or then to West Palm Beach. How much do those tournament wins help Alabama, you feel like, get ready for SEC play?
Well, I think they helped a lot, especially both of the tournaments. We got to play Clemson, Michigan State. Those are two good teams, especially right now, how they're playing. And I think it got us to see where we were as a team, our chemistry, our unity, just how we look. So, I mean, I think it helped us, if anything.
And then you get into conference play, a little bit of diversity right away. Game 1 with Sarah Ashley Barker going down with that ankle injury. How did you guys kind of start to piece it together immediately without her in that ball game? And then kind of what's the transition been like in the last few games where we haven't seen SA on the floor?
Well, I mean, obviously we needed somebody to step up, especially with the rebounding ability that she has, and then just the scoring too. Our posts actually done stepped up a lot, all 3 of them. Christabel, G, and E. They have all done amazing. They done their parts really well. And then I can say Diana Collins, man, she's like a little pest on the ball. We just appreciate everything she does, and then just coming in and playing that role too after SA had to be out. So I don't know, they all, like I said, they listen really well, they adjust really well, and they just want to win at the end of the day. So
Prior to Essay's injury, we'd seen a few minutes here and there of you and Diana Collins on the floor at the same time. A lot of times she was coming in to give you rest at different parts of the game, but now she's been in the starting lineup. Have you liked being on the floor with her at the same time? What does she help you with?
Yes, I love playing with Diana. We go really well in the backcourt because either one of us can pick up the ball and then we can bring the ball down the court. So if she has the ball, I can go in two position, and then it gives me ability to go rebound because that's not what I was really doing at first. I just because I had to pick the ball up, but yeah, like she opens it up for me a lot, and then gives me a breather on defense because she's always picking that ball up.
And that means a lot of quick transition points and making this offense go. I mean, you got to love how Alabama hunts the ball, it seems like, on defense.
Yeah, we like to be in that press, and we like to really have a very hard nose on the ball. Try to every time.
That's led to a lot of good results for this team. Have you liked the way this group has bounced back from adversity, whether it's the Essay injury or only at this time we're recording 3 losses on the year, but right after that, racking up multiple wins? I mean, how does this group bounce back from adversity?
Well, I can say we've bounced back from a few things. I mean, the Cal game, the Texas game, the South Carolina game. So I can say we don't just, just suck in the loss and just, let it, keep reminding us, why we lost, why we did this. We just move on and, it's the next opponent. And I think that's what I love the most. We don't really just worry about what we did wrong. We just try to fix everything we did.
How much fun have you had just getting back in SEC gyms after being away for a few years?
I actually love it. It reminds me a lot of memories I had, playing at both of my schools. So I don't know. It's just a good time to be alive, I guess.
That's really good. Well, we're getting near the end of January. You're getting close to, obviously, what's going to be a grueling month of February before everything starts in March Madness. What do you feel like this team has to continue to work on to get ready for the postseason?
Definitely just being more physical on the defensive end and then rebounding. And then, obviously, our free throws, Lord. And that's including myself. Like, we just have to do better on the free throw line. But other than that, I mean, our offense is where it should be. I mean, we can only get better at that end. But yeah, just defense and just being more physical than the other team.
Speaking of free throws, I mean, how much emphasis is there from the coaching staff on free throws in practice? And then I'm sure a lot of outside work you all do during the week.
Yes. It's actually a lot of emphasis on free throws. It's free throws every day. It's free throws not even before practice. So I mean, Coach Christie always reminds us about our free throws, and we should be better at that for sure.
We look forward to seeing that hard work pay off. And just what's this group capable of? What do you think is next for this team over the next few weeks?
I'm definitely securing these next wins and, just staying at the top of the SEC standing for sure.
Well, we look forward to that. Zaay Green, you've been, again, a great addition to this Crimson Tide roster. Now one of the key leaders for what we hope is a very long postseason run and a great finish in SEC play. Just thank you for the time you've given us. All the best to you. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.